There are many reasons why many people fail in binary options, but in this specific video, I'm going to explain you why is it that people is failing and how you can get some different results and succeed in the binary option niche. Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube and welcome to a brand new video for the channel. In today's video, like I said, we're gonna talk about why people fail in binary options, and I'm gonna tell you how you can avoid failing with binary options. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, then this channel is for you. Make sure you'll hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So the question, right? Why is it that so many people fail in binary options? There are a few reasons why, but there's a lot of people who actually have this misconception in regards to binary options that actually brings them into taking bad decisions, such as trusting certain people who actually think or that they look legit, trusted, whatever you want to call it. And at the end of the day, they end up with the wrong person. Okay, so there's this misconception of binary options that makes you more aware, but at the end of the day makes you avoid the good risks and actually take some really wrong decisions, such as going into an account manager, going into a broker that is not good, choosing the wrong strategy, choosing the wrong product, and so many other things, so many other ways that they actually do it. We're gonna break it down in this specific video. And you guys are looking at my screen right now in Pocket Option, which is my broker, and showing you my latest session that I was able to have with them. And the reason why I actually have this showing right here is because I want you to realize that I am making money in binary options, and that you can do it as well as long as you do what I'm about to tell you in this video. Now, there's one misconception in regards to binary options that many people, especially in the US, they say binary options is a scam, right? They all say that. And let's go ahead and talk about it for a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and determine what is a scam and what is a risk. There are two different things, like completely different things. A scam, it's a fraudulent activity that will take your money without giving you either the promised product, like they just vanish, or simply they take your money without your permission, such as credit card fraud and so on. Those are scams, okay? Do they exist in binary options? Absolutely, right? We know a lot of brokers out there who disappeared with millions and millions of dollars from many customers in the US and Europe and so many other countries, but not all of the brokers actually do that, okay? So there is a misconception between a scam and a risk. And the other way that people actually think it's a scam is because it's too hard to make money with it. But like I said, there's a huge difference between a scam and a risk. Binary options is risky, okay? That's for sure. If you compare binary options with Forex, definitely binary options is way riskier than Forex trading. Why is that? Because with binary options, you actually lose 100% of your investment for, in exchange, a small part. For instance, 70%, 80%. With Forex, you can make 200% of your investment in one trade and then lose one for like 50%. Does that make sense? You can cut losses and reduce risk and so on. With binary options, it doesn't work that way. You will lose 100% of your trade amount when you lose a trade. So yes, there is a risk. However, it's compensated by the actual high reward of binary options. It is way easier as well to identify a trade that will drop within the next 5 minutes than finding a trade that it will jump within the next 2 days, right? So with Forex, you'll get less accuracy. 60-50% is good as long as you actually know how to trade. But with binary, you do need at least 60% in order to remain breaking even, 65 to start making some profits, right? So yes, it's not a scam. It's a risky environment. Now, common mistakes that a lot of people do, and for this, I'm going to be breaking it down. Number one is actually depositing money that you don't have. You can see my balance right now is at $14,000, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I deposited $14,000. I actually deposited in this broker $200, and I've been using it for like 3 years or something like that. But with this balance, with $1,000 that I left in my account after my latest withdrawal, I've been taking that to $14,000, okay? So I didn't deposit $14,000. You gotta keep that in mind, that with binary options, what you're actually looking for is to grow a small account, not to grow a big account. Why would you grow a big account? So what you need to do is deposit whatever amount that you can afford to lose. If it's $10, it's $10. If it's $20, it's $20. If it's $100, it's $100. It's really up to you, but you need to know that you need to deposit only what you can afford to lose. That's number one mistake. Number two mistake is actually trading with more than 5% of your balance. Now, if you realize I have a $14,000 account right here and my trade amounts are actually $600. The reason why is because I only trade with 5% or less of my actual balance on every single trade. That's the way I teach it, that's the way I do it, and that's the way it works for me. As a matter of fact, this is the only method that I've been able to find profitable in binary options, because trading with 10% of your balance will eventually affect your emotions. And that brings me to point number three, mistake number three. People don't control their emotions, okay? They don't. I'm not sure exactly how to put it this in an easy way, but the way you are supposed to control your emotions is basically to be disciplined. That's all. Okay, the mistake that a lot of people do is, hey, I'm gonna place a trade of $100, and if I win it, my balance will be bigger, so I'm gonna put $150 on the next one. And if I win it, then I'm gonna put $300 on the next one, and they continue to do it that way up until they lose a trade and they lose 50% of their investments, or they end up where they started. Okay, in order to control your emotions, you need to be disciplined. Look, trading binary options becomes boring when you know what you're doing. Super boring, okay? Yes, placing only 5 trades per day, it's boring, okay? Why? Because you want to continue trading. You want to place 20, you want to place 50 trades. Regardless of how many trades you want to place, it becomes boring, the fact that you need to stop your trading session, right? Let me know in the comment section below if you agree. Okay, it becomes boring. So once it becomes boring, it's because you know what you're doing, and it's just easier to get those good results, and therefore your emotions are not taking in place. But you only can get there by actually having discipline. We're gonna extend a little bit in just a point in a little bit so that you fully understand. Hey, before I continue with this video, if you want to get a free binary options training, I'm having a live webinar this week. So if you want to attend this webinar, there's a link in the description of this video where you will be able to join, and you're gonna get the date and time of the webinar so that you can attend 100% free and learn everything in regards to binary options. So if you want to get that training, the link is in the description. I'll see you there. Now, I also want to cover a small part as to why a lot of people fail in binary options. And this because they don't know where to choose a strategy or a signals service or signals app or signals generator, whatever you want to call it. So a strategy basically makes you do your own analysis, you set the indicators, and what you're looking for basically is different patterns and so on, so that you can enter those trades, such as the 2-minute strategy. I teach you the 5-minute strategy, 15-minute strategies. I teach you a bunch of strategies in this YouTube video and in this YouTube channel, and you will be able to find them if you actually go into my channel right now. But some people can control the strategies, okay? They can't simply trade manually because they get affected by emotions, or they just don't understand where the entry point is, and many other stuff. to take in consideration, right? And the other way to actually make money is by getting a signals application. For instance, right here, you're looking at my actual broker. These are the trades that I was able to place. I was able to make, let me see, in this specific 2 days, because I could only trade 2 days this week, I was able to make $1,410 in these sessions. But one thing you gotta realize is that I had a 60% because I lost 2 positions on Monday. Then I couldn't trade more during the Tuesday up until Wednesday, and today's Thursday. So yeah, this is where I place my trades, but I actually use this signal generator called BLW Turbo app, which is the one that I personally use. There are many other indicators out there, signal services such as the BLW Trading Room, for instance, which is where we provide with signals and binary options, and some other indicators. You can go into my YouTube channel and you're gonna find them. The problem that I wanna mention here is that some people don't know where to choose, whether you go with strategy or you go with signals application. Does that make sense? So people get confused and get frustrated because they don't know where to go. And truthfully, both of them work exactly the same way. First of all, you're not gonna get 100% accuracy, whether it's in your strategy or with the signals application, that's for sure. Second of all, the broker's payout is exactly the same. Okay, so all you need is a 70% accuracy in order to be profitable at binary options. And number 3 is that some people actually think that either one of them have a secret sauce that will give you money. And it doesn't exist, okay? Whether you follow the strategy, you're never gonna find this secret magic trick to be millionaire. It doesn't exist. And if you get an app, and if you expect that just because you're getting an app, you're gonna be 100% accurate, that doesn't exist either, okay? Here's the deal. Everything in binary options takes work, okay? You do need to be patient, persistent, and disciplined and follow certain instructions and paths that we all go through. You need to blow a few accounts, for instance. You need to wipe out a few accounts. You need to lose money. You need to learn. You need to be hurt. You need to suffer. It's part of the actual journey, okay? So no, whenever you have the hesitation between choosing a strategy to trade manually or an application, just remember that both are the same. It's really just a matter of what you want. Do you want to do your own analysis? Do you want to actually see the charts? Do you have the time to actually look at the charts and be always in there like reading what's going on, learning and so on? That's good. If you're passionate about it, then you don't need an application. If you don't have the time to actually do the analysis and you want that extra help, or you don't feel confident enough to place those trades, then you probably do need a signals application or signal service, okay? Whatever you choose is gonna be exactly the same. I just gave you the explanation, right? All you need is at least 70% profitable signals or trades, and you're gonna be good to go. Now, before we finish with the video, I still have a couple of points, but I need to tell you how to control your emotions, and this is super important. Controlling your emotions, like I said previously, is just being disciplined, okay? But let me just go ahead and extend a little bit how you can be or become disciplined in binary options. Number 1, you need to have a trading plan for your daily activities, okay? For instance, some people place 4 trades per day, okay? Some people place 3 trades per day. Some people place 5 trades per day. You need to decide how many trades you're going to be placing every single day and stick to it. As simple as that. Just write down on an Excel sheet or a notepad or your notebook, whatever you want to, just write down how many trades you're gonna be placing a day during this week, for instance. Okay, so this week I'm gonna be placing 3 trades per day or 4 trades per day. You write it down and you stick to it. If you win the 4 of them and you want to continue, no. Why? Because you already have a plan and you're following it. Does that make sense? That's step number 1. Now, step number 2 is write down how many losses are going to make you stop during the day. And I'd recommend you 1. 1 stop during the day. If you're a beginner, then that's enough. 2 if you're a little bit more experienced. But 1 trade loss, that's enough. Once you lose that trade, you stop trading during that day. Write it down and stick to it, okay? As simple as that. And number 3 thing is choose only one strategy, and only follow that one for the entire week. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I see a lot of people who, let's say they place 1 trade, they win it with the 2-minute strategy. The next one, they lose it, and they want to continue, and the next one, they lose it, right? They won 1 out of 3. It happens. So, okay, they stop for the day, and the next day they think, okay, this strategy is probably not good for me. I'm gonna choose the, Bollinger Band strategy. And then they have a good day, and then on Wednesday they have a bad day, and on Thursday they're like, oh no, I'm gonna trade again the 2-minute strategy. Okay, that's just gonna mess up with your emotions. What you need to do is just stick to one. Every single strategy works if you apply it right. So choose whatever strategy you prefer, or signals app that you prefer, and that's it. Just follow it during the entire week, following the previous 2 steps that you chose. How many trades, and after how many losses you're gonna stop. And then follow that same strategy for the entire week. You're gonna realize that when you're basically told what to do, like in this trading plan, you're being told what to do by yourself, it's way easier. It's way easier to follow instructions than to actually lead. Okay, so just follow your own instructions, and you're gonna be able to control your emotions. So if you are wondering, and this is just like the final question, right? Can you actually make money with binary options? The answer is absolutely yes. Okay, like I said, you just need to fulfill certain requirements on yourself. Like, they're not really those impossible requirements to get. No, they're simply those requirements that everybody has when they go into binary options, and that you're capable of achieving. Okay, so yes, you can be disciplined. Yes, you can invest only what you can afford to lose. And yes, you can be disciplined with the strategies, and you're gonna be good to go. So the answer is absolutely yes. Hey, so I hope you really enjoyed the content of this video, and if you did, smash the like button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload in the future if you want to be educated in this business industry. So hey, if you have any questions or comments to share, use the comment section below, and I'll see you on the next one.